Hello beautiful people, welcome to KB Spiritual Life channel. I'm KB and I'm a spiritual leader and teacher. My mission is to help uplift this planet and help people become better versions of themselves. So if you align with this mission, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more transcendent spiritual guidance. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 best ways to protect yourself from negative energy. I'm talking hexes, I'm talking curses, I'm talking negative people. Whatever negative forces that people are sending towards you or that you're attracting into your life, honestly, how do we protect ourselves from them? And before we jump into this topic, I want to hear from the audience. I want to hear from you guys. How do you protect yourself from negative energy? What are some ways you use now or have used in the past? And let's jump in. Okay, number 5, perform rituals. And we're going to go from the least to my favorite, my least favorite to my favorite. So number 5 is perform rituals. And all these techniques are great. So maybe I shouldn't say least to besties, but I would say from the least powerful to the most powerful. So number 5 is perform rituals. Now, a lot of people use sage, rosemary, palo santos. These are all great ways to help clear your energy and clear your space. And I recommend these ways. Whatever herbs align with you, you can use them to help clear your house, your office, your car, and it does help repel these negative energies. You can also perform actual spiritual rituals where you create concoctions and you put them around your house. You may have a mantra that you say. You may use a certain process to help clear this energy. Typically it helps when a spiritual leader or someone who specializes in clearing energy comes and does it for you. But these are things that you can learn how to do yourself. And I won't get into the rituals in this video, but it's something that you can Google, or if you have a spiritual culture that you follow, maybe a spiritual religion that you follow. I'm not religious. You're always gonna hear me say that. Then you can use those rituals from that spiritual culture to help you clear your energy or clear your space. So again, any type of herbs that you want to use and any type of rituals that you want to use to help clear your space and repel these negative energies is very powerful. One thing I do want to say is that if you're trying to perform these rituals yourself, you really want to work on all the other things I'm going to be talking about, because you want to start embodying the energy of a high vibrational being for these rituals to really work. You want to embody really the energy of the ritual in order for the ritual to work. So again, it does really help when you have people who specialize in doing this come and help you out with clearing these negative energies. Okay, number 4 is you can ask for help. So we all have guides, angels, ancestors. If you're not familiar with this topic and this kind of quote unquote new age spirituality, you may not exactly know what I'm talking about, but we all have guides. God has appointed certain beings to help us on these journeys because he knows that this journey just isn't easy down here, right? So you can pray and ask for help. You can ask your guides to give you vision of the right tools and the right processes to help you clear these negative energies and clear your spaces. You can just ask them to do it themselves. It may not always happen, but you can ask for help, right? Sometimes the reason why it's not happening is because they want you to deal with it yourself, because it's a lesson that you need to learn. And I'm going to talk about that with my number 1 of why you're really attracting these energies. But yes, ask for help. And with asking for help, if you are religious, you for example, call on Jesus or you call on Buddha or whoever your religious figure is, or spiritual figure is, that does help as well. People have told me, and I've actually seen that Jesus' name, for example, is very powerful in helping clear negative energies. So, number 4 is ask for help. Number 3 is keep your spaces clean, people. You keep yourself clean, number 1, and 2, keep your spaces clean. But yes, number 3 is keep your spaces clean. So, negative energy, negative entities love all forms of chaos. So if you reside in, chaotic and messy places, if your house is messy, your car is messy, and the places that you reside, if it's messy, cluttered, compacted with things, you are a bigger target and you're more in alignment with those negative energies and those negative forces. Negative entities actually like to hide in cluttered spaces. So if you have a basement that has a lot of clutter and is just not clean, you could possibly have some negative energies that will be attracted to that space and could even, gravitate towards that space more and actually live in those spaces as well, Spirit is saying to me. So you want to keep your spaces clean wherever you reside, your car, your house, your office. And my goal is that anywhere I enter becomes a holy place because of my presence. May you become a holy person, and anywhere you enter become a holy place. When you come into my house, I want you to feel uplifted because you have entered a holy place. If you've entered my car, the same thing. If you come into my office, it's the same thing. May where you reside be a holy place, and may anywhere that you step your feet become a holy place. And one of the ways to do this is by keeping your spaces clean. Number 2 is be a positive person. So being a positive person is all about your mentality, right? And all these other things that we've talked about as well. But being a positive person, you want to start with positive thoughts and positive focus. The positive perspective is how you want to live your life. With all that happens in our lives, there's always a positive perspective that you can draw from your experiences. A positive mind starts with a positive focus. When you have these negative thoughts coming in, they're not always your thoughts. A lot of times entities can be fueling your mind with negative thoughts, right? So you want to focus on positive thoughts. I used to use a technique, and I still use it to this day, but my mind has now become very meditative with all my practices, so I don't really need to actively use it anymore. But where I would watch thoughts like clouds in the sky and just observe. And I choose the ones that relate to me, and I choose the ones that I want to use to benefit my life. If your thoughts are not positive, then ignore them. And the more you withdraw your energy from the thoughts, the more that they will go away. In your life experiences, look at the positive perspective. When it comes to negative energy, these entities, hexes, black magic, it's the same concept. A lot of it is a mental warfare where they're attacking your mind with negative thoughts, negative feelings. So if you can remain positive, you can combat these negative forces. And my last one, and to me it's the best one, is to keep your vibration high. So let's start with your diet. Really start and end with your diet. Start with your diet. Is the biggest, one of the main ways to keep your vibration high. Everything that you put in through your senses affects your consciousness and affects your energies, your subtle energies. So you want to watch what you're listening to, what you are watching with your eyes, what you eat and put into your mouth, anything that comes into the senses, right? Also, you want to work on yourself and work on resolving trauma and overcoming enslaving programming, deconditioning yourself. As you continue a journey of raising your consciousness and increasing your level of vibration and maintaining your vibration wherever you're at as it increases, this is the best way to combat negative forces. And this is because when you have people sending you or targeting you with these negative energies, if your vibration is high, you'll be so out of the realm of these negative energies that one, you most likely won't even manifest these type of things in your life because you attract who you are. But we do have a lot of, I would say, blind spots in our consciousness, things that we need to work on healing. And sometimes you may manifest this because this is something that you need to work through to become a better version of yourself and to heal. So if that's the case, we talk about protecting yourself from that. Really, it's about learning why you've attracted this thing in the first place. And once you can understand that, then you can overcome it because you can release whatever needs to be released to be in a better place and to raise your vibration and consciousness. But At the same time, this is a process to heal. So in the meantime, you want to maintain your vibration wherever you're at. Whereas these healing modalities will increase your vibration. Wherever you're currently at, if you're at a high vibration or a higher vibration than you were, you want to at least maintain it until you get to the next level. And you do this by your diet and also spiritual practices as well, right? So if you meditate, go outside, walk in nature, spend time reconnecting to Mother Nature. You can also, do yoga, whatever spiritual practice that you want to do, Tai Chi, all these different spiritual practices. Whatever resonates with you, continue to live a spiritual life so that you are out of the realm from manifesting these negative forces and you're continuing your journey of healing and becoming a better version of yourself. So those are my 5 top ways to protect yourself from negative energy. If you've liked or appreciated this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more transcendent spiritual guidance and spiritual lifestyle topics. I want to thank you guys for joining me for this video, and I love each and every one of you, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. And stay tuned for my next video. Bye now.